Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be playing some Fortnite and showing you some spots that I call gym spots. Just one thing, gym spots are spots that people don't go to. You can get a good amount of mats, some weapons, and, some heals. And so I'm going to be doing the top 5, and then I'm going to be doing 2 honorable mentions. So before I show you the spots and all of them, I want to show you all of the spots. So at number 5, we have the mountain. Now I'll show you this in game, but one thing it's good at is getting mats and getting heals. And some things it's bad at is storm, of course, and you might not have a lot of ammo, because sharks spawn sometimes here, and if sharks spawn sometimes here and you want to get like a purple weapon, you can kill them, but then you won't have a lot of ammo to shoot your weapons with. So those are 2 things it's good at and bad at, and I'll get into a game and show you it. So right now this is a hot drop, and actually the stuff is right there, and it's right near Flush Factory, right below the disco house, and not a lot of people will go here, but you do have to watch out for Misty and people coming from there. If you go too early, people might be at Misty, and yeah, you might die because you won't have tons of ammo. So you have a lot of fishing spots. That's normal. And if Kyle is here, which I don't think he is, he's in a different spot. But, you can get your chest spawns. So, I got an assault rifle. I'm getting some ammo. So, I have a lot of ammo right now. But once you start to, use your ammo to kill the sharks, you're going to run out of ammo pretty quickly. So if a shark is here. So if a shark's not here, then you have some ammo, but you don't really get many chest spawns, but you do get a lot of heals. So this place is good for heals, and it's just a spot that people won't go to, which is the definition of a gym spot. But as you can guys see, there's fishing barrels. There's another thing. I want to find a shark, but I don't know if it'll happen. I might have to go into another game and find a shark, but really, sharks, they drop purple weapons if they spawn. But yeah, that's why this place is number 5. The place isn't too good. The places around it is okay, I guess. But if it's a hot drop, people at Misty are just gonna kill everybody at Misty, and you won't get any more loot because everybody will have the best loot. The best things. I don't have a shotgun, so I'm dead. Anyways, number 4 is going to be this castle right here. This castle right here was very good in season 4, but since they removed the Stark planes, you cannot get, your Stark Industries rifle, and you can't get like the heals and chuck splashes and stuff like that. And you can't get a whole army. So 2 things good about it is, a lot of chest spawns, and, it's pretty close to other things that you can get chest spawns from. So you can get a pretty good loadout if you do pull some good stuff in the chests. But if you don't pull anything good in the chests, you're kind of screwed. So lots of chests and some good materials. Not the best materials, but some pretty good materials. Things that are bad about it is if the storm's like, all the way over here, you're gonna need a truck to get there, really, or a car or something. But if you spawn with a broken car at the area, then you cannot do much about it. So I will drop and show you the place. So here's the castle. If I found the gym spots in Season 4, I would say, you know, this would be one of the top, like this would be in the top 2 spots. But people, you know, people go here. It's not the most deserted spot. It's probably one of the busiest that actually like go at the spot. Lake House is probably the one where people, you know, go nearest to it. But I do want to kill this guy so I can show you, but I might not because he probably has a shotgun. Ooh, I have a shotgun though. Oh no. So I'm just gonna go into Battle Labs so that I don't get disturbed and I don't get attacked. So, you know, you might get better guns, but just expect like a green loadout, some like a maybe 200-ish brick, 100 wood. Hopefully you get a good circle that's near you. And you know, just kind of hope for some other things. You know, some people might go there, and so that's why it's really at number 4. The next spot coming in at number 3 is this spot right. If I can see it, it's right there. Now, this spot might have 3 chests, might have 1 chest, might have 0 chests, but you will mostly likely have 1 or 2 chests, 200-ish brick, and it's just a pretty good spot to go, especially because, you know, you can get some good loot there. But it is right next to the Coliseum, so I couldn't rank it higher because it's near everything. And the whole point of a gym spot is it's not really near anything and tons of people won't go to it. So, you know, you can get your normal, like, 3 chests. You might get, like, a shotgun or an SMG and an AR or something. So, you know, pretty good spot to go to. You might get terrible loot, but you might get some good loot as well. This was from an epic chest, and usually that won't spawn, but if you're lucky enough to get a shotgun or an SMG or an AR or something like that, you know, close range, medium range, maybe a long range, but heals are good too. So why it comes in at number 3 is because, you know, you can really only get 3 chests from it. Sometimes you might not get all 3 chests. The Coliseum, right next to it. Risky, right next to it. Other places just right next to it. You can get lots and lots of brick from those things, probably 200-ish to 300-ish for the small ones. And there's just rocks around. So, you know, good stuff. You can get 3 chests. If you get 3 chests and you get some nice loot, you can maybe go take over Risky, because there is IO guards over there, which, in my opinion, I think they're a good addition, but also a bad addition to the game. But that might be in another video. But this is why it's number 3. You know, 3 chests, good amount of brick, but it's really close to a lot of things. And, you know, you might not get the best loot, and you might only get like 1 chest, and then you have to, you know, look around, and you can come over here, but you just have to look around and do things like that. So that's why it's number 3. Number 2 is going to be, if I can see it, this spot right here. This is a very good spot, and it's, I think, a pretty big step above what we just saw. If the NPC Chuggus, or Chungus, I don't know, Chuggus, I think it's Chuggus, but if he does spawn here, you can get a purple P90, and some of the chest spawns are right here, right over there, and in that house right there. You can get some floor spawns, but really why I like this place is 100 shield, like full health, and it's basically like it's just tons of mats, you know. You can get max wood by going over to the wood place right there. Get a plane there so you can get out of storm if you need to. And just, you know, chests, health. What else could you ask for? I mean, maybe a better loadout. But, you know, it's pretty good things. And there's also a chest that can spawn over there, which I like to go to right there. If, you know, if I'm kind of low on things. Like, if I don't have an AR, I might go over there. If I don't have, like, an SMG or something to do a lot of damage, I might go over there. But, you know, max wood, lots of mats, a good AR from the IO guards that spawn there, if they do spawn there. They might not spawn there all the time, but very, very good spot to go. And, you know, you might get your occasional llama, but it's pretty much good for everything other than you might not get a very, very good setup. There's no fishing barrels near it, too, which I think takes away from how good it could be. If there was a fishing barrel and fishing spots over there, you could be set. You know, you could get heals, guns, mats, plane. You know, it would be the best spot, and it would take over our #1 spot, which is the lake house. House is probably one of the best drops that you can get, that you can get kills from. Like, landing there, you can get kills, and you can get, you know, mats from people in Lazy and stuff. And this is my favorite gym spot, just because you land here. There could be a weapon over there, weapon here. Tree chest. Chest here sometimes, not all the time. Fishing barrels that you can fish for tons and tons of loot, and like usually you'll get like a few blue weapons, maybe even a purple or legendary. But this is my favorite spot to go to, and there's 3 routes you can go. Down through the river, which there's IO guards over there, and there's like other chests over in that area, and that's a good spot to go if you just didn't get very good loot. Misty, also a good place to go. I'd say it's one of the more aggressive routes, because, you know, if people are Misty, you can fish, and it's, you know, if the storm's on you, go Misty. You can get good fishing spots and stuff like that. And then Lazy, the most aggressive spot. If you go to Lake House and then go there, you might just die, but you might also have a chance of surviving and getting all of the mats and everything like that. Because you might have, like, you know, purple weapons, blue weapons, lots and lots and lots of things. So this is why it's my favorite. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. So Lake House is a very good spot to go. And if you want to, you know, get some good points in Arena by, like, outlasting opponents, go to some of these gym spots. And if you just want loot and don't want to die, like, immediately, then, you know, go to one of these gym spots.